So I'm back in the States for a little while, and I've just got a ton of stories that I want to share with you guys. But the first one is kind of a rehashing of something I've already told. You guys remember when I put up a video about going to the mountain cave homes of Gansu? And that's something I want to talk about because it was just such a unique and just completely new experience. The thing that really struck me first and still strikes me the most about that place is just the beauty of everything. It was probably the most beautiful place I've ever been. It was just that kind of thing that you see in a travel magazine or on National Geographic or something like that. Literally on every side of me were mountains, the terraced mountains of China that you see, and it was completely unlike anything I had experienced before. I couldn't see a house, a building, a high-rise apartment, a car. I couldn't hear machinery. It was just the mountains and the harvest and, you know, nature, and it was amazing. You know, it's said in China that the mountains breed genius, and it's really not hard to see why. If one dedicates time to their study, the cool, clear mountain air, the absence of the city noises, the natural beauty of the landscape, I mean, all of that just comes together and just creates just this deep feeling of peace and tranquility. I mean, at least that's what happened with me. I just felt at peace, and there was just tranquility, and I just felt like I was at rest, and it was wonderful. On the flip side of that peace and that tranquility that I really felt, you've got the people who actually live in these mountains, and they live a very different existence. Sure, there's peace and there's tranquility, but you also think about that this is farmland. These people are farmers, and 99% of them don't have, you know, harvesters or planters or something. They do these things by hand. They just put their lives into these crops, and it's been day after day out in the fields, you know, sowing, harvesting, tending to, maintaining, pruning, doing whatever it is that farmers do. And that's just back-breaking work. They live with little money. Their life is in their crops. I mean, that is where their life comes from. They grow their own food. There's no shops nearby. There's no, like, city nearby. There's no paved roads nearby. You know, Ben's family grows apricots, potatoes, corn, wheat, and they raise their own animals for meat. And that's very typical of people in that area. There is electricity for things like lights, and they have a television. They have no internet. They have no showers as we think of them. They have no bathrooms as we think of them. When it's time to wash, you just get a basin and, you know, wipe yourself off. And then, you know, when you have to go to the bathroom, just find a, you know, secluded spot and just go for it. The life is just so different. It's impossible to compare, really. I'm recording this video in my room. It's my room. I'm recording this in an air-conditioned house with multiple rooms, with carpet, with wood, with windows and curtains and bathroom and showers and all of this stuff. You know, we have our yard and pets and our kitchen, a refrigerator. We have all this stuff, and we are immeasurably wealthy when we think of people who are living out in the countryside. How should I feel about this seemingly unbridgeable gap between our cultures and our lives? You know, I want to show them pictures of America and show them pictures of my life and of my friends, but, you know, when I do that, am I showing off? And, you know, the last thing I want to do is show off, and I don't want them to feel like I'm, you know, some rich guy, like, you know, throwing, oh, look at all this stuff I have, and, you know, offend them or make them feel like they have nothing. I don't want any of that. So what do I do when the questions come? You know, I didn't really know at the time what to do if they asked me questions, and, you know, when I go back, I still, you know, I don't know right now what I would, you know, say and or how I would handle it, and, you know, but maybe when I go back, I'll have found some answers, or maybe I'll find them, you know, when I'm over there. Sorry to end the video on such a kind of depressing note, but, you know, I just wanted to give you guys something to think about, you know, because these are things that are going around in my head when I look at the pictures and when I look at the videos of this place, knowing that that's everyday life for those people, you know, and those are people that I know, and that's how they live every day. So, I guess I'll see you next time.